Hey guys, here we go with the Ripple. I tried to pull out a few numbers so that you guys could maybe help confirm some of them, but what I just saw on coinmarketcap.com was, I'll wait for a few people to get on here, but Roberto, welcome. Steven, welcome. Good to see you. Quiet Storm, welcome. So as you guys know, the crypto markets are getting hit really hard this week, especially in the last couple of days, I believe. Mizzo, welcome. And as promised, if you're just following me on the Tron one, hi Tyler, we are now talking about Ripple. And I'll give you a few numbers, and then some of you guys can kind of take it from there as well and give some of your opinions on who's buying, who's selling, what are your stances on it. You guys can give your opinions on it. CoinMarketCap.com shows 553. Steven buys on the day. Okay. Total market cap on. Okay, Rick, good to see you back. Rick, definitely give your opinions on some of this stuff as well. This one's going to be a little bit more tailored towards Ripple, but the coin, I think we were up to almost 800 billion on CoinMarketCap for the total money in the crypto space. In Stillwater, when there is no pebble tossed nor wind to blow. Okay, Ripple and Stillwater. You're using the other version of Ripple. Gotcha. Don't know if that's Spanish or what that is. I'll give that to Rick to interpret. So, Rick, you're not a fan of Ripple, but you used to be, right? It's centralized, so that's probably why. But 553 billion in the total market cap on CoinMarketCap. That's really low. It was at 780 to 800 billion just last week. Oh, Grateful Dead song. Okay, great. I like Grateful Dead, but to be honest, I really only know the Touch of Grey one really well. That's about the only one I know. I still own some though. Okay, yeah. And then Ripple shows at $1.28 on CoinMarketCap, 47 billion plus market cap. So you're saying 800 billion imaginary money, a lot of air, right? Boy, Ripple keeps. I'll tell you this. Ripple keeps. I just googled Ripple's price. There was a headline that said it was down 65%. There's another headline right under it. It says it's down 75%, and they were only hours apart. So, just to give you an idea, some people are saying that. I said it's at $1.28. Some people are saying that it dropped below $1. It actually got down to 90.93 cents. Yeah, there's quite a sale going on right now. It's kind of like J.C. Penney's or Sears, right, Rick? It got down to 99.3, according to this article from the last 6 hours. It might have been from Forbes or something. A piece of Bitcoin at one, like got 500. Okay, it might be off to Coinbase or something to go do something. I don't know what it was yesterday. These articles are coming in from the last 6 to 7 hours. They're saying 65 and 75% off, based on the Google. Is it lost? Is it? Hi, Tyler likes to buy the dip, just like Rick does. I've got a YouTube channel at Ron Orr. You can see it in my profile. You can see my YouTube channel. We're getting some of the long videos put up on YouTube. Instagram channel, RonOrr.com, yep. Rick says we're long overdue for it. In my profile, you can see all of my follow links in the profile on all the different ones. $1.16 on Binance. Okay, so it's less on that exchange. So it's dropped up to 75%, got down to 90 cents, 90.93. Okay, Lost Trans, thank you. Lost in Trans 9, I appreciate that. I'll explain too what I'm doing that's a little bit different than in addition to Periscope in just a second, but I want to give you the last couple parts of this. They said in the article, I just scanned some of it, they said they think it's really becoming because of the regulation in China, and then there's also the uncertainty in South Korea. There was a lot of news last week about South Korea uncertainty, and then the regulation in China with the regulation on the electricity out there, and a lot of the mining's done in China. So if the mining's done in China and you lose the people in China and they have to move somewhere else, now you've got even more backup and higher fees and more congestion on the networks out there to mine Bitcoin. So that's a really big deal, because they're a lot of the foundation of all of this. It looks like David got on. Welcome, David. Everything is down rather than sell. Look for the good buying opportunities. Yeah, so Rick's buying the dip. David and I are going to be coming out with a show here. Maybe David wants to say some of the stuff we're going to be talking about, but we're going to talk about a lot of things from market cycles to data, a lot about real estate investing, short-term versus long-term. David can give his opinions on currency versus crypto as well. But we have we're going to be doing some live streams on Periscope. We're going to be going on. He's going to be talking about growth strategy as well, with your mindset and your business, especially if you're self-employed, having an investor mindset. And thank you, David, for the hearts. And we've been just testing out a lot of different video equipment, and going to be mobile on location. I've been talking about the previous videos that we've been doing. I've been talking about that's coming, and he's been doing a lot of the testing, and a lot of it's all coming together. We are just choosing some different real estate club spots and some real estate broker offices to get the right backdrop to be able to do these, and switch from camera to camera. Where do you buy these? Where do you buy these? I'm not sure what the question is, Trucker. I don't have enough context there. If you're looking for like Coinbase to buy some of the cryptos, you could do that as well. What you need to do to win in 2018. So David is going to talk to you about strategies. A lot of what we're doing here with cyclical investing or speculation is very tactical. It's very, as you can see, David's just joining us. We saw a 75% drop in Ripple. We've seen 10.6. Rick says it's down to 10.6 is what Bitcoin's at on one exchange. Yeah, Bitcoin, you might want to go to Coinbase, coinbase.com. Rick will be able to answer that question as well, Cryptomanic. And so you're looking at the different cyclical type stuff. Well, if Ethereum hit 10,000, that'd be huge. So what David's talking about here is, I was actually talking to my friend Ryan as well, who's a real estate investor, and he's like, well, are these people on here just crypto people? And it's like, no, we talk about stocks, we talk about real estate investing. I said the actual energy from a lot of the people on here have a lot to do with the liquidity of what they're investing in. So you guys that are crypto are essentially like day traders to a degree, and the stock people are more like swing traders week to week, and then the real estate people are more long-term investors, based on how you look at pricing and stuff. A real estate guy doesn't look at his pricing every day. So crypto is saying the price is up a lot. Should have invested in Bitcoin back in 2010. Yeah, even 2009. How do you know it's a cycle? Well, there's a volatility cycle, right? I mean, there's short-term and long-term. Yeah, so what David's saying is being manipulated, and I think what he means is there's the big money, those people can sell out. And keep in mind, it's not, the stock market has a much higher market cap, so the smaller market caps, a couple big players can move out of the market, and they can create a lot of waves and a lot of volatility, right? Maybe that's why Ripple's a good name for a speculative investment, because it creates a ripple. How about now, another year? Yeah, so David's just saying he's probably agreeing that the supply and demand and the cyclical part of it. So when he says he wants you to win in 2018, what do you need to do? He's not talking so much about tactical, where you're just chasing the money. You're actually looking at a long-term strategy, something that's foundational, something people are freaking. There's so much selling at this moment. Yeah. So what David's essentially trying to tell you, what he wants to tell you on some of the future videos, is you're looking at the signal and not the noise. Like, you're looking at, like, with all the noise going on, what is the actual signal and strategy that you want long term, and not letting the other stuff affect you. They seized a few years ago. Bulgaria is selling off 200,000. Okay, so there you go. There's a big player that's selling off right now, right? So obviously you've got people moving big amounts of money from Bitcoins to go into altcoins. You got people taking their profits out of Ripple and taking their profits out of Tron, and they're moving it over into other cryptocurrencies. So that's too general a question, EK. I think it's too hard to say. Some people do feel the Bitcoin is a bubble. I mean, it's kind of a 2009 technology at this point, right? So, I mean, you have to kind of think about, David's just joining us here, is we're up to almost 800 billion market cap in the crypto space. We're down to 553 billion. So, David, we've seen a lot of money leave the crypto market, a lot of money. Bitcoin is down to 10.6 on some exchanges, a little over 11. I'm told by Rick. Ripple has dropped up to 75%. It got down to 90 cents. It was at, I think, 373. If you guys want to confirm that, I think it was at 373 just a week or so ago. And then Tron is down to 5 cents, and it was up to 30 cents just this past week here. Yeah. Well, since 2009, right, Rick? It's been called a bubble. So It's had a lot of different corrections along the way as well. So some people feel it's a healthy correction. So you just, David and I are going to talk about some long-term strategies. David's been around, he's growth strategist based on being around tech disruption over 30 years and been around tech for 23 years. So as you can imagine, we've got a different, longer, broader, higher level perspective on a lot of this tech stuff. And we have an investor background as well. So we're going to be able to give you our perspectives based on a higher view, right? A higher aerial view, because we've just seen so many things get disrupted for so long. And we both are from the real estate space, and we're both from the data space, and we're into data analytics and so forth. So we want to be able to give you perspectives from that. Definitely not investment advice, just perspectives. And we'll connect you with the right people you need to talk to in real estate or taxes or whatever. This is healthy, fleshes out the system. Okay. So yeah, so there's definitely a lot more volatility, a lot more up and down cycles in the crypto space. Stocks, not as much. And then real estate would be even a longer cycle, right? So like, for example, the real estate people that are holding rental properties for cash flow, they're not going to be looking at what the price of real estate is every single day. The crypto people, it's a big deal because they're probably using their discretionary money, and it's even a bigger deal when you're putting more of your net worth in there, right? And it's even a bigger deal if you're even more leveraged. So what I mean by that is there's been a lot of articles lately that have people pulling out money on credit cards, home equity lines of credit, they're mortgaging houses, cash out refinances just to buy crypto. Yeah, if you're a panic seller, what can you afford to lose is what some people say. So I'll give you an example. Let's say somebody said, hey, I spent the last 15 years and got $200,000 in equity on my house. That's my net worth. That's my retirement. I'm planning on retiring in 5 years, right? Let's say you're planning on retiring in 5 years and you had $200,000 in a home equity line, in your equity in your house, and you did a cash out refi and you pulled out that $200,000 and you put it into Ripple or Tron, right? That $200,000 right now would be probably $50,000. So you would have lost $150,000 in a few days, and you would not be retiring in 5 years. You would probably be retiring in about 25 years now. So you just are now going to be working for another 20 years because you made a bad investment in the last 4 days. You did the right thing for the last 25 years. You just did the wrong thing for the last 4 days. So what David and I want to talk to you about on some of the videos is how to not wait an extra 20, 25 years to retire. We want to talk to you about long-term strategy and understanding supply and demand, understanding cycles, understanding data analytics. We want to talk to you about real estate investing, having the right investor mindset and perspective, not doing emotional type investing, and not being affected by the noise. Actually looking at the strength of the signal, of this strategy signal that we're doing. So we'll talk to you guys about that on some of our future scopes. We are, like I said, working on some locations to talk to you about that on. Joe, I don't know if Joe's on here right now, but I was able to connect him with some different people. I can connect you guys with marketers, stock people, stock experts, real estate experts, crypto experts. Yeah, thanks. So Rick right here, Crypto Manic, I've known him a really long time. Between 4 to 20 years, depending on how you look at it. And he can talk to you a lot about crypto. He's been doing it for a little over a year here. And I don't know what that means, how much, Fox. But yeah, we'll be able to connect you with some different experts in whatever field you want. This is investor related. As you can tell from my hashtags, we will talk to stock people, crypto people, real estate people, and just teach you different mindsets depending on how you want to diversify. So I'll build a website for people to find resources we have. Okay, there you go. So David's going to build a resourceful website that will show all the different things that he can connect you to. And him and I talk about data, crypto, real estate. We talk about a lot of different ways for people to connect. And because everybody wants to diversify in a different way. Some have an appetite for short-term speculation. Some have it for longer term. They can't afford to lose, so they have to do a longer-term cash flow, real estate, or something like that. DRGN, I don't know it well enough to say anything. Hecto, I'm more into the marketing and the audience building part of it. Right now, I heard because of the different changes right now, BitConnect, I thought, I thought the BitConnect, they decided, your boy pied, okay, I thought they said that the BitConnect was getting shut down or whatever. Cavens, you can talk to people on the crypto thing. I mean, I think you have to look at the underlying investment on it. Some people want to, hold on for dear life, like he's saying hodl. 88, we haven't covered much on that. We should do it. Yep, so he's saying BitConnect's rest in peace, probably because of the cease and desist, and it's probably like a Ponzi or something. But okay, 600 you bought in. 600, was that on Bitcoin or whatever? I had friends that got in Bitcoin in 2011, and then I also been talking a lot in the last year with Rick here about Bitcoin as well. I've got more of I got in tech in 95, I got in real estate in 2002, so I have a real estate I have an investor network on the back end. They know real estate, but they know stocks, and they know a lot of other stuff. So crypto's probably staying away from USI and BitConnect and some of those as well. So, so I think we should do another, let's see, we've had over 2,000 people on this one. I think we should do another scope in a bit, but I think we should pick a different topic. And, I was going to get back to the other person on here, I forget who it was, but Rick, this is for you as well here. Rick actually was talking about Linda Coin on Facebook the other day. Rick, you want to mention that to Pied Piper? PAC, I don't know. But Rick was talking about the Linda Coin, so I know he's a good person to ask on that, Crypto Manic. Rick, you can listen up to this as well. So what I'm doing now is I'm having no matter what size the periscope, the length, maybe you can tell them why you like Linda too. No matter the length of my periscopes, we've had a couple that have been almost 2 hours long that have had 10 to 13,000 people on them. No matter what the length is, generally if they're 3 minutes or longer, I am going to have my video guy upload them to Facebook. They're going to end up in my Facebook group. I'm going to have them uploaded to YouTube. It's on an optimized something channel. It's on one of my other YouTube channels. You can find it though in the search engine. Not hard if you search Ron or whatever. And then I'm also going to have the clips under 10 minutes put onto Instagram as well. So you'll be able to watch some of the shorter ones. Like this one's going to be too long to be on Instagram. And then the Facebook, it's ronorcom. You can do facebook.com/ronorcom. And the Facebook group is ronor.co. Also, if you just scroll up, you can see all the social networks for you to follow me on. There's like 6 main ones you can follow me on if you want to follow the content on there. I personally don't think LinkedIn is moving very quickly as a network, but I am putting the YouTube videos onto LinkedIn. And then obviously, YouTube isn't really a social network, but it's good for like binge watching longer videos, I think. And then Instagram is going to be for the videos under 10 minutes. You bought more Stellar. Okay. All right. What's that one at? Is that one still in the top 10, Rick? So, yeah, I think you'll find all the social networks in my profile. You'll be able to find them. But I'm mostly focused on, Periscope, Twitter. I consider those the same one. And then the way I use it, at least. And then Facebook and Instagram is kind of the main ones I focus on. So, okay, it is still in the top 10. Okay, well, I think I'm going to shut this one off for now. And I will do another one in a little bit. I actually have to check out the latest news stories on Zero Hedge and CNBC and all that stuff. Now that we got a lot of news stories, it was slow over the weekend and with the holiday yesterday. So I want to get some of that information. Okay?